Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week number 9 of DoorDashing every single week till I can buy a Tesla. That's crazy. It's week number 9, so this is going to be the end of month number 2. It doesn't even feel like it's been that long, but anyways, today is Tuesday. I have not worked on Monday yet. Apparently I did. I made $8.99 for a random reimbursement. I don't know what that is, but anyways, we're working 7 hours today.
It was set to rain the entire day.
And sure guys, maybe I'll make more because it's raining, but damn, I picked a bad day to wear shorts. I need an umbrella. But not every single offer I've taken today has been paying so well. I grabbed this DoorDash stack right here on Earn by Time, and I go to check the total of the order, as you can do on the stacks, $0. I said I accepted the order for 0. Yeah, I unassigned that.
This has now been patched since the time of recording. Before, when you would receive a stack offer, you could act as if you're trying to unassign one of the orders in the stack, and it would then tell you how much your new minimum pay would be. With a bit of quick math, you could determine how much each order in the stack pays you. Let's say one of them is $2, you could unassign that one, right? Now it just tells you your new minimum pay may be lower. It may be lower, so there's a chance it will not be lower. So now if you're a customer that tips well, let's say $10, your generous tip will be used to cover another customer's tip who wasn't generous, and you will possibly get your order last because the driver can no longer see that information.
And for my lunch shift, I made $59.09 in 3 hours, which is really good. Took a little break, went to the gym, and now it's 5 p.m., so I'm gonna go off for probably another 6 hours. So let's get this bread, boys.
And dinner was going just as well.
And so far, these orders tonight are paying so high. So here's a high-paying stack I got. Here's another one. They're just insane. Tonight is going very, very well. I'm at $75 for my first 3 hours at dinner.
Monday night in general went really well,
making $175.16.
And this does include the $8.99 that randomly just appeared in my account, which is coincidentally the same price as a Chipotle bowl. All right, guys, could you tell the difference? This was actually my own.
Alrighty, now it's dinner shift on Thursday, so let me kind of keep you up to date, as there was a little bit of a gap this week. So Wednesday, yesterday, I made this video right here. If you didn't see it, check it out. It was a good video, but basically I did Earn by Time the entire day, 8 hours, and I came out with $113, so not very good. And this morning I did about a 1 hour shift, made 20 bucks, and after that it just completely died. So yeah, it's dinner shift. We're back out. I'm hoping to make maybe another $100 tonight if we're lucky. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it.
With DoorDash, it's really interesting, as so many people are so confident that they know the best strategy to make the most money, myself included in the past many times. Our brains do this interesting thing where we want to think something is correct and true regardless of how accurate it is, rather than accept that we don't know, so we grab onto beliefs that are often farther from the truth than Lizzo is from a treadmill. Some people cherry pick or sit around for the best offers, some people do Earn by Time, some people take nearly every offer for high acceptance rate. Reality is, all of those strategies work and all of them don't. It's all luck, really, as DoorDash pays you the same, and the majority of your pay comes down to whether or not your customer tipped you, and that is essentially random.
All right, guys, 8:57 p.m. right now. Getting a little bit later. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be totally honest. Like, I'm getting really mad tonight. I'm in the high paying order program. I have top priority 70%. I'm getting these offers that are like, literally, this one was just $9 per 13.3 miles. Like, so many high mileage deliveries. I'm getting so mad. Like, how can a company pay $225 for you to drive 13 miles? That is insane. After being out here for 2 months, I started to get to these points where I'm like, being a DoorDash driver, like, this is not a lot of money. I mean, I'm doing pretty well tonight. I'm at like $66 for 3 hours, so I can't complain too much. But like, if I were to take some of the orders I'm getting, dude, like, I would literally be making no money at all. And when that's like 9 out of the 10 orders you see, I just get mad. I'm gonna make up a new term. It's called order fatigue. It's when you see so many bad orders in a row that even when the good one comes around, you're like so frustrated that you don't even want to take that. So I'm coining that term. If anyone else uses that, it's a $5 charge every time you say that. And that does include my comment section as well.
After waiting around for a while in between each order for the rest of Thursday night, I went home with a total of $395.13 for the week so far.
And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's now Friday, so we have 3 days left. So first offer right here, $5.75, I think a mile. Let's go get it.
2 hours in wasn't much better, as I only made an additional $5.25. The orders I was receiving were so bad, followed by app issues all day. DoorDash was not going well. It kept crashing, I'm not sure. I was getting another case of order fatigue, and while the taking almost every single order strategy worked last week, it didn't this week, and my acceptance rate dramatically dropped again. That's why when I said that there isn't really any sort of consistent strategy other than take orders that pay well, it's because there really isn't. On Friday, I finished with a total of $522.41 for the week. On Saturday and Sunday, I needed to make big fucking bucks to make it out the hood with this one.
By the end of week number 9, to be on track to get that Tesla, I need to be at $8,653, and I definitely won't be there. And during this series, I want to be more vulnerable and kind of talk about what's going on inside my head every single week to meet these goals. As I'm sure most of you are probably watching this for entertainment, but I would think that maybe some of you are looking at this for motivation or some sort of inspiration to help yourself, meet your own financial goals. So I want to be as transparent as possible about my struggles, and maybe it'll help you a little bit if I kind of analyze like what's going on inside my head and how I'm going to tackle any sort of issues that come along my way. So for starters, I think it's important to address the fact that obviously I have more goals than just the $50,000 I'm making on DoorDash in the next year. This is definitely the biggest priority as it takes the most amount of time, like a ridiculous amount of time compared to my other goals. But that being said, I have a very similar financial goal for this YouTube channel, which I'm on pretty much the same path to meet. And I'd also like to be 160 pounds by the end of this 10 months. So about a year ago, I was 120, now I'm 144. So I just need another 16 pounds over the next 10 months. This shouldn't be too bad. And of course I have some smaller goals too, but these are really the biggest 3. Now, self-reflection is extremely important. So let me break down my exact last week on DoorDash and really everything to break down where my time is being spent and if it was really being spent effectively. So for starters, I sleep 8.5 hours every single day. So that's 60 hours a week. This last week, I DoorDashed for 45 hours. On top of this, I worked on the YouTube channel for another 15 hours, thanks to the help from my editor, and I spent 11 hours at the gym. So this leaves 38 hours a week, or almost 6 hours every single day, where I'm doing things like waiting to go out dashing, questioning my life decisions, or eating one of my 4 fucking meals of the day, or just complaining to the camera. And real talk, I did a lot of that this week. I had to go through and cut out a whole bunch of footage of me just complaining like a little bitch, and I still managed to feel like I complained half the video. I'm typically not one to complain about things I choose to do, and I know DoorDash is a low skill job, and luckily it's not my long-term plan, but that being said, I had a pretty rough week as I was, kind of stressed out mentally, I'm not gonna lie. My old way of coping with these things would be, to order a pizza, have some drinks, play some video games. Now, I'm holding up a controller. I don't play controller. I'm part of the PC master race, but regardless, basically I'd mask the fact that I felt like a loser by doing things that losers do to cope. This time around, I realized the only way to get around feeling like a loser and feeling like shit is to actually get a win. When I continuously take an L, even if it's super, super close to my goal, but it's still an L, it's still not $1,000, I feel terrible. And so I just need to stop taking the L's. It's not to cater to my feelings, to go, well, poor me, let me feel sorry for myself. I still am trying, guys, nerd emoji. No, I deserve exactly what I have, nothing less or nothing more. So the only way to get better results is to put in better effort. Like not wasting so much time throughout the day, in the morning before I go to work, taking a nap after the gym. These things are tanking my progress and they need to go. I'm really hard on myself and I feel like it's a blessing and a curse, but that's honestly just the best way for me to get things done. So this week on DoorDash, I made $828.65, putting my total so far at $7,724.56. For those of you who are curious, in the same exact time frame on YouTube, I've made $7,156.07, so almost pretty much the same, but of course that's not the point of this series, so we're not including that.
So far in the series, I could buy a 2010 Chevy Malibu, but I don't want a 2010 Chevy Malibu, I want a Tesla. I'm currently $42,275.44 away from getting that Tesla, so I'll see you guys next week.